really, truly wish we could have gathered today in person, if not for COVID. I am so grateful we were able to gather in this way. And also, knowing Brooklyn and the crew that she acquired in her short time, I know that it would have been absolute chaos had we all gotten together in person, and know that this is probably what she would have wanted anyway. I'd like to begin by lighting a candle for Brooklyn, and I'll also say for her, you owe me $20 for beating me up there. Or down there, girlfriend. My name is Kaylin Woldridge, and I was blessed enough to be Brooklyn Wicks' best friend. All of us who were lucky enough to be in her life were also lucky enough to be at the butt end of one of her many, many stupid jokes and remarks. She had a long list of accomplishments in her short time, and she made countless touching memories with numerous people. Brooklyn, or Gronk as I like to call her, was a lover of the sea. Starting at the age of 17, she started working at a fishing lodge in Sitka, Alaska. One of my favorite memories with her was a trip that we took there together. Here's a photo of the two of us there. She was always travel oriented, she was brave at heart, and she was willing to try any new thing no matter how scary it was. I can't imagine what it would have taken to move across the country at age 17 to work just because you wanted to. She's insane, always has been. Brooklyn was an extreme animal lover. She was a great dog mom to her puppy Junie, and I have countless memories of us hiking together with the dog. She was also a great stepmom to my cat Carl, who is very picky about who he decides to like and fell for her the second he met her. Brooklyn was an extremely hard worker, whether it be for some meaningless retail job like TJ Maxx or a home improvement store like Jerry's. She was always excited by the fact of her independence and was always excited to do the most at her job, no matter what it was. She was driven by working for what she wanted in life. Brooklyn's love for the people in her life was also evident by the amount of people who loved her hard right back. She touched so many lives in many, many extremely meaningful ways. With her father, she had an extremely admirable relationship which I personally could never have dreamed to even experience in my whole life. It was the most loving, nurturing thing I've ever seen. She loved him and took care of him in a way that a 17-year-old never could have in my life. He loved her just as well. He took care of her just as well. They took care of each other like a team in the most admirable way. Her love language was gift giving and spending quality time with you. And that was reflected in just about every single memory that I have with Brooklyn. I have too many memories that I could share with you today about her. Most of them I'm sure she wishes I wouldn't, but here are a few of my favorites. I will always remember, like I mentioned, the time that I visited her in Sitka while she was working. The entire trip was spent laughing, swimming in the ocean, hiking up mountains, and again, laughing. Here's another photo from that trip. We went on countless hikes together, often driving an hour or two just to go see somewhere pretty and new. She was so adventurous at heart, and that was something that I would always take for granted. The fact that she was my yes woman. She would always say yes. Brooklyn, would you like to go for a hike today? Yes, ma'am, I would. She was so incredible and so passionate about the outdoors. She was just the most amazing woman in the whole world. I remember drives going absolutely nowhere just to blast our loud music, just to scream in the car. I remember times hanging out where the only thing on the agenda was playing cards or going to Target or making a craft. She was so crafty and so creative. I just couldn't ever be bored with that woman. Most importantly, though, about Brooklyn, I remember the countless nights where I would not have been able to pull myself together without a stupid comment from her. That made me smile. She was always there for me, and I only hope that I could have been there for her as well. I am so extremely sorry for the loss we've experienced today. I offer nothing but my love and gratitude for the life of the woman who became my sister in just a short few months. Cheers to Brooklyn Wakes. Ginger ale. Her favorite.